Hi fashion lovers, you're welcome to another interesting video. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do your butt and hip contouring to achieve a perfect fitted pencil skirt. It's going to be a simple and easy detailed tutorial. Please do well to watch this video to the very end. Trust me, you are going to learn a whole lot. It is very easy for beginners and anybody to follow. Please do well to like, share and comment so that other persons will get to see this video. If you're interested, let's dive into the video. Start by marking your waist to the hip line, to the knee line and to the full length of the skirt. So this is the waist, hip line, knee line and the length. On the waist, mark 1/4 of your waist circumference plus 1 inch for that. Plus 1 inch for that. On the hip, we are going to mark 1/4 of the hip circumference, but we are going to be removing from it. So I'm going to mark 1/4 of the hip circumference so that I will not confuse you. And then we are going to contour. We are going to do contouring method afterward. So whatever I have on the hip, I remove 1.5 inches and I marked on the knee. And from the waistline, I will connect to the hip line. And from the hip line, I will connect to the knee line. Sorry, I made mistake earlier. And my camera didn't show that part. So from the hip line, connect to the knee. Whatever you have on the knee, bring it to the length and use your straight ruler, connect. For the back part, I've also gone ahead to mark 2 inches space at the back as the zipper allowance to help me do the contouring. So from here, which is the waistline of the back, I will go inward by 1 inch. You can go inward by 1 inch, 3/4 of or half an inch, depending on how big or the way your back is. So for me, I usually go in by 1 inch and it gives me the perfect fit. So after that 1 inch that you have marked, you connect to the hip, link it to the hip line. You go ahead and mark your waist circumference plus 1 inch for that. On the hip, you mark your 1/4 of your hip circumference. From the waist, you want to go ahead and connect to the hip. Remember, we are still going to do the contouring. So I'm going to come to the hip line of the front and remove half an inch because my bum is fuller at the back and not at the front. And I'll come to the zipper allowance and add it. So I'm going to remove from the hip half inch from the hip and add to the back hip towards the zipper side. So you can remove 1 inch. If you are on the small size, remove half inch. If you're on the medium size, remove 3/4 of an inch. If you're on the plus size, remove 1 inch. If you have a BBL kind of shape, you can remove 1.5 inches from the front hip and add to the back hip. So I will now go ahead and reconnect the front now because I've removed half inch from the front and I added it to the back towards the zipper side, depending on how big your bum is. So you can use you can remove 3/4 of an inch from the front, add to the back, remove 1 inch from the front, add to the back, and or 1.5 inches if you have those kind of BBL kind of shape. So I've reconnected my front. So this is the center front, you can see. So you're doing this to accommodate my bum. And on the hip line, on the knee line of the back, you go inward by 1 inch and then you want to link it like this. Just follow what I'm doing. Trust me, you understand it. So I'm going to be linking from the hip line of the back and connect to the knee like this. You can see how my shape is coming out, although I'm a slim person, so that's why my own is like this. If I cut for a big person, you will see the shape on the back. So whatever you have on the hip, you go ahead and remove 2.5 inches and mark on the hem. Remember, on the front we remove 1.5, but on the back we are removing 2.5. So the front 1.5, the back 2.5. So I will mark on the hem, and then I'm going to replace that 1 inch I took for the hem. I'm going to replace it back. So what I have on the hip for the back, I remove 2.5 and mark on the hem, and then replace the 1 inch that I took from the hem part of the skirt. That 1 inch that we came inward, I replaced it back. So you want to go ahead and curve out your pattern. Whatever you have on the hem, on the knee line now, you bring it to the hem part. Whatever you have on the knee line, bring it to the hem part. So this is my front pattern. I will go ahead and take that of 1 inch for the front, and I will come down by 6 inches for the front. I will also take the dart for the back. I will come down by 7 inches and connect. So the next thing you want to do is to come to the center front, come down by 1 inch or half an inch, and then go up by half an inch on the side. This is just to get the shape of the skirt to be able to sit perfectly well and accommodate your tummy. So from the side, I raised by half an inch. From the center front, I came down by half an inch. If you are big, you have big tummy, you can come down by 1 inch. So I'll also go ahead and take a dart of 1 inch for the back. So to get the length of the back dart, you can just come up from the hip line by 2 inches and get the length of your back dart. The next thing I'm going to do is on the side here, I'm also going to raise by half an inch, just the way I raised the front. And then you want to use your curve ruler and link it to the waistline. So after I was done, this is what I have. This is the back part and this is the front. So I'll go ahead and mark 1 inch for the zipper allowance on the back part. So you can see I've done that, 1 inch following the curve. I marked 1 inch following the curve. So I'll go ahead and cut out my pattern. This is what I have after I was done. Go ahead, cut your pattern and add all your necessary sewing allowance. The front will be on fold, the back will be cut in 2 pieces. Thank you. Bye.